What it do, YouTube? It's your boy TC3 here with another reaction, and today we are reacting to new form Frieza. Frieza Black! Now I'm just as surprised as the next motherfucker, cause what the fuck? Frieza done got a gold form, now this motherfucker got a black form. I'm astonished. I don't know what the fuck to feel. I know they in the gas arc, fighting another new motherfucker right now. I haven't really caught up too much with the manga in that, but I know what's happening. So this motherfucker done got a new form. I gotta just dive into it. We gotta see what the fuck this is, and I found a video for us to watch. You know, we do this together. So let's go ahead and jump into it. If you are new, like, comment, and subscribe. Put me in the goddamn algorithm.
Hype and excitement have finally returned to the Dragon Ball Super manga, along with the appearance of the premier villain of the entire franchise. And that villain actually unveils a brand new appearance here. Frieza is back and more ruthless than ever. These Dragon Ball Super spoilers were just too insane for us to resist talking to you guys about. Alright, so jumping right into things, we first have the sequence of Goss versus Goku and Vegeta. Now Goss continues to look worse and worse as time goes on. He is horrifically aged to the point of appearing to be more like an elder lich than a man. Goku appears to be shocked by Goss here, and even Alec is as well. Considering the absurdly powerful blast he withstood at the end of the previous chapter, their surprise is certainly understandable. Granola intentionally avoided killing Goss as he no longer desires revenge in any capacity, which by the looks of things would appear to have been a fatal mistake, as Goss is now aware of that fact and openly mocks the final Cerulean over it.
Oh man.
Recall that despite his—
I didn't know he was gonna go over the whole fucking anime though, guys. God damn, hey, we about to get the whole backstory. So now we about to see if this shit really makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
appearance becoming more and more—
I ain't even know guys look like that. That motherfucker look kind of hard. I like his design.
gnarly as time goes on. Goss is in fact becoming progressively more powerful as well, so yeah, our heroes are in big trouble here. In a desperate attempt to curb this threat, yet again, Goku and Vegeta will make use of their Ultra Instinct Sign and Ultra Ego transformations respectively. Yet even still, they struggle against the titanic might of Goss and his telekinetic onslaught. Goss will proceed to slam the two Saiyans into one another with incredible force. With that being said, it is not as if Goku and Vegeta didn't put up a fight against the Blue Fiend, as Vegeta managed to kick Goss sky high. From which point, the two would charge up their signature moves for one last push towards ultimate victory. But here, the walking corpse known as Goss, despite for a moment appearing to be out of strength, would abruptly widen his eyes along with a devilish grin that would take up most of the real estate of his face. And mind you, his skin has begun to flay and fall off to reveal—
I was just about to say, look at his fucking skin, bro, it's falling—
the fleshy musculature beneath. Goss is an absolute monster here. In another shot, we see the filthy heater place his decrepit feet on the faces of both men as they recoil from one another. In the end, Goss wins the fight. However, this is far from the end of the insanity to be found in this chapter, as finally, the tyrannical emperor of Universe 7 would make his grand reappearance in the Dragon Ball Super narrative. Doing so by suddenly appearing—
I ain't even about to cap like why though. Like I'm not trying to hate on Frieza, but why? Like why?
Behind Goss, and let me just say, with a shot like this, would it kill Frieza to wear some pants? Oh, and speaking of killing, with a single jaunt forward, Frieza managed to Mortal-style plunge his arm straight through the body of Goss, the strongest warrior in Universe 7, or so we believed him to be. A truly astonishing and downright jaw-dropping revelation, considering all that had transpired in regards to his overwhelming threat for so much of this arc. Frieza would make sure to lock eyes with the heater as life escaped his form, all while smiling. Remember, Goss had been groomed by Elect to be the one who would take down Frieza one day. And that day is never gonna come anymore. All flesh would begin to rapidly fall from his form until finally, Frieza was left standing in a pile of his enemy's bones. And as if that wasn't savage enough, Frieza decided to place his three-toed reptilian stompers onto the skull of the late Goss and crush it into the dirt. As such, Alec, after seeing this happen to his youngest and strongest sibling at the hands of his former employer, whom he sought to usurp, was understandably terrified. From there, Frieza would begin to address Alec personally, speaking of the past. Frieza would abruptly close the distance between the two of them and let it be known to his former business partner that he was well aware of the treason perpetrated against him 40 years ago, along with the man's true ambition. Frieza would continue to verbally assault Alec by pointing out the fact that he was the weakest of the Heater siblings. Alec's remaining family were stunned as their oldest brother's frustration would get the better of him, and he would very foolishly swing at Frieza. And as if dealing with a child, Frieza would effortlessly catch the fist and in exchange, provide his open hand just before the man's face. And without mercy, permanently conclude their working relationship with impromptu disintegration. With those threats out of the way, eventually Frieza would face those who remain. The likes of his dreaded adversaries, Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta would point out the fact that Goku had become the strongest warrior in the universe, that it shouldn't have been possible for Frieza to do what he had done with such ease. Frieza would entertain his former slave's confusion by questioning the notion of this universe. And it is with this that we would receive an astounding revelation from Lord Frieza.
Okay, what
happened? Until now, he hadn't been in Universe 7 at all, but rather another entirely. And as such, despite Goku having become the strongest in Universe 7, by exceeding all measures in another, Frieza, upon his return, far exceed the capabilities of Goku, which is just downright terrifying. This, of course, came as a major shock to our two protagonists.
No, for real.
Frieza would express that one such as himself couldn't afford to perpetually lose to lowly Saiyans. And as a result, he needed to power up.
So what universe did he go to?
Caught Goku's attention and roused his discomfort, as Frieza would begin to shift his stance with glee. This is Black Frieza, the latest in a long line of transformations by the cold-blooded brood of evil. In response, Goku and Vegeta would swiftly power up as well, as Black Frieza rocketed towards the location. And there is no doubt that this form is staggering, as both Goku and Vegeta will simultaneously be taken out by a single assault. However, for whatever reason, Frieza didn't kill them. He decided to just knock them out. The two of them would reawaken at the same time the Minaito would, after being shot by a Lek and healed by Granola. And after all that, Whis would appear out of nowhere. Minaito would then give Goku with the scouter of his late father Bardock, allowing Goku to actually see his father's face, which was now visible on the lens. From there, we would have cheerful exchanges between Vegeta and Granola as an open invitation to Earth would be extended, along with the prospect of a rematch to decide the stronger of the two. Whis was also—
Man, y'all talking about a rematch? Y'all need to go whoop Frieza ass. He just powered up, fucked y'all up, and then y'all waking up talking about some, well, you know, good day. All right, jolly good show. Fuck, what? What universe did he go to? Did he go to Universe 6? Did he go to Universe 6 with with Frost? Or some shit? Where did he go?
So, all sunshine and rainbows. So yeah, after easily one of the most brutal sequences in Dragon Ball history, these guys are over here talking like this is the end of a pickup game of basketball. Crazy stuff. Now, after finally leaving the planet Cereal, as they held on to Whis for the sake of expediting their travel time, Goku would ask Whis if the strongest warrior prophesied by the Oracle Fish was in actuality referring to Frieza. But yeah, guys, this is the end of the Granola arc. Probably one of, if not the worst arc we've received from Dragon Ball Super, but I suppose we can now say that it started high and ended high. It's kinda like a mediocre donut that isn't so bad so long as you avoid the filling in the middle of it. Speaking of which, many fans will likely need something to fill the 1 month void to be filled by the hiatus of the Dragon Ball Super manga until October. From which point we will be kicking off a—
That was a good one, but golly, man, it's just I like the idea of Frieza with the new form. It's not bad. That introduction though was kind of like, like I don't know. I wasn't really too feeling it. Like I don't know, man. Like Super has always been not the best to me. I always felt like, you know, they should have kept playing off of GT. GT was very, very good. I just don't know where Frieza Black come from. Like, and I need more context. Like, you went to another universe and was training, so you achieved damn near Ultra Instinct form within itself. How do you guys feel about Frieza's new form? Like, let me know in the comments. Me personally, you know, Even Gohan's new form is I just felt like at this point they done felt like they done hyped up Goku and Vegeta so much that now they trying to play catch up with other people. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Krillin had a new power up. But hey, you know, gotta love Dragon Ball Z.